Alright, so here is pretty much all my gear for my thru hike. There's some other stuff that I'll wear, that I'll use occasionally. I won't use the whole trip, and the stuff I wear. So let's start off with the big three, which is your pack, your shelter, and your sleeping bag. My big three adds up to about 7 pounds, give or take a few ounces here and there, compared to my Appalachian Trail hike. Was those three added up to about 13, so that's a lot of weight loss. But sleeping bag is a little heavier than I'd like, but I'm pretty much set on it now. I don't want to spend like $400 or $500 for like a pound light or anything like that. So, all right, let's start with the pack. The pack is the Gosma Gear Mariposa 60. It's really lightweight compared to my other one. I mean, it's super light. It works really well. So I've been pretty happy with it. Okay, now to my tent. Right here is the REI quarter dome, and it works great. I've used it a few times and no issues. I'm still trying to figure out setting up fast. Yeah. Now to my sleeping bag. My sleeping bag is in a waterproof. It was a compression sack, but I cut off the straps and just so it doesn't need to compress any more than that. So that's in a waterproof case. It's the North Face Furnace 20, so it'll keep me warm as much as I need to. Yeah. And then let's move over to my ground pad, and that is the Thermarest Z-Lite, which just kind of opens up like that. It's really lightweight. I thought about using a air mattress, and I mean, I have one. It's heavier and it'll compact a lot smaller, but I'm just worried about if it's getting poked or anything like that, and I don't have any way to fix it. So this is a safe bet, and I sleep on it pretty comfortably. Okay, let's look at for food. So I'm not taking a stove, so everything will be cold, and anything that'll need soaking, I'll soak it into here, or just throw it in there, or I'll just eat just out of the bag. And there's a spoon here that I'll use, and then all my food will be into this op sack, which is a airtight, odor-free bag to where animals or anything can't smell, and it'll also go into a lightweight sack right here. I might get something that's a little sturdier and even better than that, but I don't know yet. Alright, let's move on to rain gear. Okay, my rain bottoms, which I probably won't use a whole lot, are the Froggy Bottom. I can't remember what it's called, but it's super lightweight. I mean, it feels like almost like paper, and I don't see myself using a whole lot, but you just never know when you'll need it. Because if I'm hiking, I'll be moving and generating a good bit of heat on my legs. My top, which I've used a lot. I really like it. It's got lots of openings for good ventilation. It's an REI jacket. I can't remember what kind of REI it is, but it works great, and it's a good top layer to insulate the heat if it's cold. Let's look at my down jacket. It's just another REI. It's really lightweight, it'll compact, really small, and I can throw it in my waterproof bag and not have to worry about getting wet. So then I'll probably be like, I might hike with it some, but that'll probably be like in camp type stuff. Let's look at my sleeping gear, what I'll wear to sleep. just a lightweight pair of socks, and the sleep gear stuff I won't wear at all hiking. It's just for when it's time to sleep, just so this stuff stays clean and not have to worry about anything, about getting dirt, because dirt can ruin the loft in the sleeping bag. So I have some long johns, REI, pretty lightweight, feels good, and then a North Face quarter zip long sleeve shirt, which is good. I also have gloves. Those are waterproof, breathable ones. I kind of have cold hands, so I don't want my hands getting wet or anything like that. And then I have an extra pair of hiking socks, darn tough. Those work great. Just a Under Armour ski cap, keep things warm. And all that will be stored in another waterproof bag that will go in my pack. Oh, and another thing in my pack, all the stuff I want to keep dry will go inside this. So that'll stay waterproof, and so I won't need a tarp or a rain cover for my pack, because those don't really work that well. It's best to keep this whatever you want to dry like in a bag inside. So the bag can get wet, I don't care. It's the important stuff I want to keep dry. I'll put it in that bag. Okay, water filtration. My Sawyer squeeze, it works great, very lightweight, and yeah. I'll store my water in several different places. I have a 3-liter bladder that'll be inside my pack that I can sip on as I need to. And I'll also have some smart water bottles. I have one 1.5 liter right here, and I might get another liter or 1.5 liters. I'm not sure if it'll be another bottle or a bladder, but it'll be small because I can store about almost a liter in the Sawyer squeeze. It won't be filtered. So I want to have about, I'm going to be able capacity to be carrying about 6 to 7 liters at a time. I don't see myself carrying that much, but you don't want to run out of water. Here's just kind of towel to hang off my pack. So just kind of wipe my face off from sweat or keep things dry. It's pretty lightweight and it dries really fast. And this is kind of a dirt towel to kind of wipe all the dirt, and more of a wet towel. And here, this is a bug netting to go on my head in case the bugs get bad while I'm hiking. Let's see what else we have. My permits that I'll keep with me at all times. First aid and all kinds of stuff. I won't go into that right now. This serves 2 functions. It's a stake for my tent. Also, it will be to dig cat holes to use the bathroom. It's important to do that way. Okay, let's move on to electronics. I was very afraid about having all these electronics because I really wanted to document this pretty well. One thing that's not shown is my GoPro, which is I'm using right now. So here I have a solar panel to be able to charge my battery, and then when this is full, then I'll be able to charge all my different stuff. So I have just a lightweight camera, which I don't know. I might not take it. I don't know, because I mean I'll be using my phone. Majority of the time, the phone will be on airplane mode, and when it's on airplane mode, it lasts a really long time. So I can take pictures, take notes, and all that type of stuff. So I might not need this. Then I have all my cables for my different things. Then I have my headlamp. It's very bright. I've used it a few times, and it works great. But it takes AAA batteries. It'd be nice if I had one that was rechargeable, because those are pretty easy to get now. So I might get that, and then I don't have to worry about batteries or anything like that. I think that's all the gear that will be in my pack. Okay, let's move on to what I'll be wearing. Okay, let's start with, I'll be wearing pants. These are actually the bottoms would come off, but I'll be wearing pants pretty much the whole time, mainly just so I didn't get sunburnt or anything like that. And it's sun protected. I think 50. Most of the stuff is rated at 50 SPF, whatever the rating is for. Same thing with the shirt. Lightweight. Dries really fast. It's a good material. I have some lightweight running shorts that'll go underneath, and I'll wear those throughout the day. No any kind of hiking underwear because it has a built-in liner, so it works great. We have my shoes. I'm gonna go with the Brooks Cascadia 11. I've read good things about this type. The 9s were great. The 10s, I guess, were terrible. They had to redesign it, and so 11s, these are good. And then I'll wear Darn Tough socks to go with it. Kind of a last minute purchase I got was sun gloves. I was watching a hiker on YouTube, and he wore these a lot, and he really recommended them, and they work great. Again, I'm going to be exposed to a lot of sun, and I want to stay as healthy as possible with not sunburn or anything like that. So that's why I got those, and they also help with the friction with my hiking poles, which I'm probably going to have to get a new pair, as you can see. That just happened on my last trip, and I mean these are pretty cheap, and I mean I'm probably looking forward to buy a new pair. Just go like a lightweight running hat. Probably won't go. I might go with a different color and not use a white one just because it'll get gross quick. Sunglasses, and always have maps and information about the trail with me at all times. I'm not going to carry them all at the same time because it'd be very big. So just a little time. Alright, so that's everything that I'll be wearing. Then there's a few extra things that I only have for a certain amount of time. For the desert, I have a very light umbrella. I know it kind of sounds weird to have an umbrella, but it really helps with the having shade when you're hiking in the middle of the desert. Yeah, I mean it can make a big difference in keeping things cool. So that's why I went with that. These three other things are when I'm gonna when I hit the Sierras. I didn't want to have an ice axe, but it's looking like with as much snow as they're getting, I'm gonna need one. So that's why I have it. And then also the same thing with the micro spikes. I'm probably gonna need these as well, and I'll probably end up using these more, the micro spikes more than the axe. But who knows? And there's still, I mean, I won't be getting the Sierras until June, so anything could happen. So I might not even need this. But I will need this bear vault. They make you have these when you're hiking through the Sierras, and there's no way around it. And I mean that's just the rules. It weighs a good 2 pounds, and it's heavy, but everyone uses them. And the one nice thing about it is it's a nice seat when eating, but it's not worth the weight. So I'll only have that as long as I have to. So I think I was like 300 miles while I'm doing it. So I think that's everything. I think there might be a few minor things here and there, but that's all. I think my base weight without food and water is somewhere around 13 or 14 pounds, which my goal was under 15. So, all right.